Is there anything you're not telling us?
Is there anything we're not telling them?
Yeah.
If we're being completely honest and open with you all.
This is our first video in 1.5 years, and I am actually extremely nervous.
Yes.
My hands are sweating, but hello. It feels good to be back on.
It feels great.
It feels really weird.
I wish we
right?
could see your faces now.
Yeah. Today we just wanted to provide the ultimate update on our lives, why we stopped making YouTube videos, are we coming back, sort of just a complete overhaul and update of the Kennons.
Exactly.
All three of us.
All three of us, indeed.
First up, how have we been and what have we been up to the past year and a half since we saw you last?
Well, we had a kid. We did make a video saying we had a kid.
But honestly, I don't even remember it.
Yeah.
I feel like we were in such zombie autopilot mode just trying to survive. So
we are parents now.
We are parents now.
And
are we ready for this?
I don't
Still
know. What have we been up to? Well,
we had Emma in late October in Texas, and it was a great experience. All of our family and friends got to be there and spend that first little bit with us, and I feel like we needed the help, and people got to visit, and that was really, really special.
Yeah.
And mid-January, Emma was, I guess, 2.5 months old. We packed up our bags and moved halfway around the world to Poland, and that is where we've been the last pretty much exactly 1 year.
Yeah.
So I would say, where have we been? Texas for a very short stint for the birth of Emma, and then here we are in Poland.
Yes, we have done some adventures. Apart from moving to Poland, we much less adventures than before, but let's see, what did we do? We went to Italy. We met my mom in Italy.
Yep.
We went to the mountains here in Poland several times. We climbed, we hiked, we ate, we drank.
We went to Texas, and I finally got to run my first trail race, which I've been trying to do for years now. We spent Emma's first birthday with both of our families, and that was, something that, again, if you have a kid, you'll just remember a first birthday forever. So I feel like we've had a lot of adventures for only having a 1-year-old. However, the adventures have been very different.
Yes. Next up, many of you asked why we moved to Poland.
Yeah, this is a good question, actually. So kind of for two reasons. We really wanted an adventure. We wanted to experience something new. We knew that we didn't really want to stay in Texas. And we had visited Poland a few years ago for about a month. We had some loose ties here and really knew very little about Poland. Similar to if you've been following Kinetic Kennons since the very, very beginning, or even before Kinetic Kennons. In 2016, we first visited Mexico and for a week vacation and really loved it and thought, hey, let's move here. Let's see what this place is like. Honestly, I feel like it was kind of the same. We're up for a brand new adventure, a country that we knew very little about. Still don't.
We were curious and wanted to explore that curiosity.
Yep.
And
here we are.
Here we are. Why did we stop posting YouTube videos over the last 1.5 years?
The answer really is, for us, really simple, and that is adjusting to life as parents is a lot. It's overwhelming in the best way, in every sort of way, kind of like Greg said earlier. I think, we had been filming our lives daily for years, and then a little less frequently, but we had been filming pretty much every piece of our life up until we had Emma. And I think once we had her, we really wanted to adjust to being parents and having a new family on our own and sort of off camera. And we really wanted to keep those first precious moments just between the three of us and really not approach our new family with content or videos anywhere at the forefront of sort of our life. And I don't know, just really soak up things off camera.
Right. A lot of people asked about what it feels like to be first-time parents, what it feels like for us to be parents.
Yeah, I don't really know. How long do we have? I don't really know, honestly, how to answer that. I think on social media you only see the glamorous, but I feel like we got really lucky with such a good kiddo that I feel like the honest truth is, I feel like we truly enjoy every moment.
Yeah.
Now, when she's screaming her head off and we're not sure what she wants, is
Yeah.
that moment enjoyable? No, but then she'll start giggling and that moment is. Or things
Yeah.
like that. I think, to me, being a parent is a lot more fun a lot earlier than I expected.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, I think I didn't really know what having a newborn or even like a 3-month-old, 6-month-old, I didn't really know any like milestones. I hadn't really researched anything. So in my mind, babies or kids aren't really that fun.
Until they're like a year or longer.
Yeah, and I don't feel like that was the case.
No.
I feel like early on, we have never laughed so hard so many times during the day. I think we are both pretty good at finding humility in situations, and I think that served us well as parents. I would say how as being parents, it's way better than I imagined. I think it's a lot more fun. Emma is, I think, 14 months now, so I think honestly it's just getting more fun by the day. Like as her little personality develops and starts to grow, and we can see parts of each of us in her, I feel like it's beyond anything that, I mean, if you have a kid, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
amazing. It's amazing. It is so much fun. There's like something that brings a huge smile to my face every single day. And yes, there are difficult times, moments, days. There's less sleep.
Yeah.
It's not, obviously it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Again, you experience the full spectrum of life every single day, or the full spectrum of emotions in a day. But overall, I love being a dad. Yeah. We love being parents. Hillary's an amazing mom. It's so fun it's just fun. It's just fun. I feel like as people who love traveling and adventure, even when we're not traveling or having, wild adventures, Emma makes everything an adventure.
That's true. Enough about Emma and how perfect she is. What made us want to come back to YouTube?
Yeah, I think the most simple answer is we miss creating. We miss hitting record. We miss hitting publish. We miss having an idea or a curiosity and exploring that, literally exploring that, and then creating the video and sharing that with you all, and the community aspect of what YouTube and social media is.
Yeah, I think we miss creating together. I think there's something in our brains and in our personalities that just clicks when we're creating, and we've missed that. So we're back. We need to work on our high fives, but what's next? Are we moving back to Mexico or what? What do you think? Let's do it.
What are we most looking forward to about Mexico?
Oh my gosh, the list is probably endless, but I think the people, honestly, the people, the warmth, both literally and figuratively. I think a sense of community, the pace of life. For pretty much all of our adult life, we've lived in Mexico, and I think it is the place we call home. It's when I think about us after we got married, it's like almost every memory we have pretty much is in Mexico with it, besides the last year. So I think it feels like we're coming home in a way. Just feels like home. Relationships and friendships, and I'm so excited to take Emma to Mexico. Honestly, that just feels like everything will just be full circle at that point for us.
Yeah. Tacos.
And food. I mean.
Music. Just like every little aspect of it. Again, I think whenever you live in a place, everything is normal to you with where you're living. And in a weird way, like, when we started Kinetic Kennons, we had just moved to Mexico, and everything was new. And no longer we're there, everything is normal, and like it's almost like as much, even making these videos and trying to find things, you don't see everything and feel everything because it's just normal. And
that's a good point.
Like wherever you're living, wherever you're watching this, your normal day to day, your routine, there's things that you don't notice that if I went to Toronto, how do people say it? Toronto.
Toronto.
If I went to Winnipeg, I would be like, wow, that's really unique or interesting. I would notice things that you don't notice. And my point here is that I think there's things, being away from Mexico has really just like heightened like everything about Mexico.
I think like we can suddenly like admire and look fondly on like little tiny details and nuances and intricacies of Mexico. I can't wait. What are our plans for Con Todo Coffee? We literally both have our coffees here. Mine's actually getting cold. Cheers to that.
2024, we made some pretty big changes to coffee. We started partnering with Alimento para Todos, which is an organization that we partnered with way back in the day whenever we hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's the largest food bank in Mexico. And we started partnering with them to donate, well, really, you're donating 3 meals for every single bag of coffee sold. And we are super excited to be going back to Mexico, to be closer to the communities that we are serving, to the farm, just to be more connected with not only where the coffee is grown and the culture surrounding that, but with the people that we hope that Con Todo Coffee can help serve.
In terms of things for coffee that we're looking forward to this year, chocolate covered coffee beans are back. We are working on K-cups, single serve cups. They are recyclable. The final thing that's kind of in the works is on Amazon, we're working on more options. A subscribe and save option, a buy more, save more option. We added Prime last year, so if you're a Prime member, you get free shipping. I think there are a few more things in the works, but we'll keep those sealed for now. The last question, is there anything you're not telling us?
Is there anything we're not telling them? Well, the truth is, and if we're being completely honest and open with you all,
we're having another baby. And with that news, we will see you in Mexico very soon. Ow.
Perfect.
My shoulder popped.